Hello my lovely Cancerians, welcome to your August 2018 reading. Hope this month finds you well. You journeyed through July with ease and grace. This is a general reading for you Cancer. Also listen to your rising sign and your moon sign. Some months they will resonate more for you than your sun sign will. Or listen to all three and that will give you layers to your reading and find that you'll get more out of it that way. This is a general reading. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, a one-on-one reading, in the information box below you will find my web page. You can follow the link to my web page and book a reading from there, which will give you a more personalized reading. It's certainly longer than this one and a lot more detail that is relevant and specific only to you. I also this month want to talk about the timing of these events. Because you're all individuals, because your natal charts are all very, very different, the timing is going to be different for each of you. For some of you, this change is going to have started coming in July, and for some of you, it will be coming in as we speak, and for some of you, it will happen maybe end of August to September. So bear that in mind, and always listen to previous months as well, because that sometimes resonates later on for you. Because of your timing, your birth, your natal chart, of course, because we're all unique. So let's get started with your reading, shall we? It's a very interesting one. It's very interesting. I want to start with, what you're leaving behind, and I feel that for some of you Cancers, it's a real walking away from a situation. For some of you, it's, I want to say, the 9 to 5, the working, the grind, it's turning your back on all of that, and finding a lifestyle that is quieter, is more peaceful, is not as hectic. Maybe working from home, or working from creating your own business, or just reducing the hours of work. It's turning your back on that. For some of you, it's turning your back on situations that no longer serve you, people that no longer serve you. People that are taking a lot out of you, have been taking a lot out of you, and you're just too exhausted. You've got nothing more to give. It's time to make some changes and bring those in. I feel like that sort of culling and thinning out of things in your life that no longer serve you has happened in July, the end of July. We have had 2 major eclipses in July. The first one was one of bringing up things from the past for review, and the second one at the end of July was really one about bringing in healing and sorting things out. So August is really opening up to be a month where you can lay the foundations for the rest of the year, for the rest of 2018. The more effort and work and focus you have in August, the more you're going to reap the benefits of throughout the year. So it's really about, I feel like you've gone through this culling and this moving out of your life what is no longer relevant, and that can be behaviors. For some of you, I want to say that can be your spending. You've decided you're going to start budgeting and not spend so frivolously. For others of you, it's about people in your life and what situations you don't want to have there. For others of you, it's about changing the way you do things, changing the way you interact with people, changing your behaviors, not being so compliant, not starting to consider yourself and what you're seeking and what you're wanting. I want to say to you. So what is very much around you is, having done that, having cleared all of that stuff from the past, it's now allowing you to move forward. And I feel like you think, okay, well, I'm going to move forward, but you're not very clear yet about what you're going to move forward to, what you're going to be doing, where you're going, what you're doing, how things are going to work out. Oh my goodness, what have I done? That sort of thought pattern. But you've got a light. it does it casts a light just ahead of you, to entice you to move that little bit forward, a little bit further forward, a little bit further forward. Eventually, you will be able to see very clearly where you're heading. You're taking with you your skills, your knowledge, what you've learned. So everything that you've taken the good things from the past, things that you've learned from the past, things that have helped you to grow into who you are, and you're going to move forward with these things. Some of you are turning your back on work. You're leaving your place of work and you're moving to somewhere else, and you're taking with you the skills and knowledge that you've learned. You're not quite sure where you're going yet, but that will all come out. That will all work out for you. You will see that clearly. You're in a really good emotional place to have the courage to move forward, to make those changes, to make changes in the way you're reacting, your behaviors, your choices, etc. Okay? Because what that's going to trigger for you, you've got the Queen of Wands here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, male or female, but I feel like it's coming from you. It's really by making these changes, it's reigniting something in you from the past, something you'd forgotten about, something that had been, when you sort of start working and in the grind and paying bills and going to work and you're not thinking much, you forget about your passions. You forget about what it is you wanted to do, what was your original intention when you started working, when you started this new life. And so you're going to get back in touch with that. It's going to stir creativity in you. It's going to stir passion in you. It's going to stir determination. It's a real determination of this is what I want, and really be focused. I feel like you're going to be really focused on what you're doing, where you're headed, and where you're going. I like that. When you're clearing out a whole lot of stuff, and you clear out a whole lot of stuff in your life, and for a little while you have a void, and it's really about filling that void. You've got to be careful when you've got that empty space, how you fill it. You've really got to be protective, determined. That's your Queen of Wands. Be really determined about what you're going to fill that space with. You've got the Devil card here, and this signifies not allowing others to fill that space for you. Make sure that the choices and decisions and life choices that you're going to make are yours, and you're making them for the right reason. You're not making them because you're manipulated into making them. You're not making them because you're considering other people more than yourself, so other people are pulling your strings, and you're going to then feel trapped again. So make sure that you're making those things for the right reasons when you do that. That's really important. Okay, don't allow other people. Be protective of what choices you're making and what direction you're moving in, because if you do that, you're going to absolutely reap the benefits of your hard work. You're going to reap the benefits of making those changes. The universe is going to reward you. The proverbial universe source is going to reward you. You're going to be very successful. You're going to reap the benefits of your hard work. You do reap what you sow. A lot of other zodiac signs have gotten this as well, reaping what you sow. The harder you work at it, the more determined you are, the more benefits you're going to get from this. And remember, this is going to set you up to the end of the year. So these good things are going to start coming through. There's new beginnings. There's new learning here for you. There's new learning. There's new development of skills. This is the mind. This is, where you're moving to, new thought patterns. There's a new horizons are opening up. And with the swords too, it's prepare to battle. It's about being strong. It's about finding your inner strength and determination in moving forward. So you're going to feel really determined to make whatever it is you want work and be successful at it. And you will be successful at it because you've got the world here. So anything that you undertake in August is going to really plant the seed for great success through to Christmas. And that's going to unfold. There's nothing that you can do that is going to be wrong. Whatever thoughts you have, whatever things you want to progress through, whatever new things you want to create and move forward with, go ahead and do it, because the world is a complete balance. There's balance in every section of your life. You're going to feel really balanced, really determined, and things are going to evolve. Things are going to come to fruition. The wish card, the 9 of Cups, you know, this is about, you know, your cup runneth over. Everything that you want, everything you've dreamed of, everything that your heart desires is there for you to create and to bring in. Hugely, hugely positive. By the end of August, you're going to be in this place of having an understanding of whatever changes that you've started to bring in the beginning of August or the end of July. You're going to start refilling those with everything that you've wanted, all your dreams, all your passions, all your desires, everything that you've wanted. There's no obstacles. The world is your oyster. Be mindful, however, of who you let influence you, and make sure that they're not controlling your thoughts and controlling your decision making. The decisions are yours to make, so make sure that you hold true to that and honor that. Honor the position that you've been put in here. It's an opportunity that you have that won't come again for quite a while, so you make the most of this opportunity. Okay, make the most of this opportunity, and it really is about making those decisions and acting on them with fearlessness. Be fearless, be passionate, be determined, and forge forward. You know, it's just, this is the wands. It's fiery, it's passionate, it's creative, it's fearless, it's just forging ahead. You know, jump in there without thinking too much. Just feel the benefits and go for it, because the outcome is going to be absolutely astounding for you. The 10 of Coins, you're there, you've made it. By the end of August, you're going to know that you've made it. You've made it. You've reached the goals that you've wanted to achieve to that point, and they will continue to evolve, and they will take you to where you're going, where you're wanting to go. Bring in the abundance that you're seeking. Bring in the safety, the security that you're seeking, which is absolutely fantastic. It's an absolutely fantastic reading. There's a lot of goodness that's come out of this. It's really about being very determined. I'm going to give you a card from the Angels of Abundance, but it's about understanding that the work you put in, you're going to reap those benefits. So make sure you don't waste any of that energy that's around you, and really bring in what you desire. Really bring in what you desire, what you're wanting, tap back into what your dreams were. What did you want to achieve before you got buried into this humdrum life? Really explore all avenues. I feel like a lot of you are going to have itchy feet, and we're going to want to travel, are going to want to experience new places. Oops. Let's have a look. It's interesting. You have employment change. Employment change. That's interesting, isn't it? Which is, to me, it's not just about employment, it's about change. Your career path is leading you in a higher direction, with positive changes to support your dreams, priorities, passions, and life purpose. Well, if that's not what we've been talking about, it's just amazing. Trust that these changes will help you release the old and welcome the new. You are being supported each step of the way. Now, that is absolutely in summary of everything that we've talked about here today. So embrace it, Cancer. My lovely Cancerians, embrace what's coming your way in August, because it is going to set you up to the end of the year. You're going to continue to see the goodness from the decisions and choices you've made to bring in new things and releasing. Remember the first card, you have released the old and you're bringing in the new, and you've got the world here. So bring it in. and enjoy it. So the more you work at this, the more you're going to, reap. You're going to harvest. You're going to reap what you sow. So make sure you do your best at bringing in what you want. I wish you many, many blessings. I wish you an exciting, adventurous, and prosperous August. May you connect with your inner child and really work out what it is you want to do, what direction you want to move in. Anything is possible. So cast your net wide, my lovely Cancerians, and I will see you next month.